My homeboy is smoking crack.
Well, Moondog, man, I knew that it was gonna be a crazy day the other day, right last night. So I had a dream, man, that when I got up, somebody was knocking at my door, right? So I got up and I looked outside, and I'm like, I don't see nothing. Closed doors about to knock again. Look outside, and I looked down, man. It was a roach in my dream, right, with a sign that said, "We'll work for food." I'm like, dog, what you doing now? He said, man, I'm looking for a job. I heard you was hiring. I'm like, nah, but what you can do now? This is a dream. What you can do is like walk to the store with me, right? So me and the roast walk to the store. Hey man, it was a dream. So we get to the store, man, the corner store, and we see a little cat, man. He's about 10 years old, man, with a pack of Newports. He find up Newports. I'm like, my boy, what's the business, man? You kind of young. I had to be smoking some cigarettes, right? He said, man, I'm 10 years old. I'm like, that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, dog, what have you gone through to be smoking cigarettes, man, at 10 years old, man? It's real. He said, man, it's real out here. So when I finna ask another question, man, I woke up, right? So I woke up, man, went to work, to the warehouse, right? So I go to the warehouse. I'm like, man, where my boy at, man? The one dealing with the wife or whatever. Well, I say whatever, but dealing with his wife that smoked crack. He's supposed to been going, taking her to the rehab and stuff. And then I've been waiting to hear back, right? So I'm like, he must have been transferred to something like another department because they say they saw him. And like, but I don't see him on the floor nowhere, right? I got my forklift doing my thing, moving boxes and stuff. So I get to the break room and he in the break room with his head down. But it's this smell in here. I'm like, man, what is this? What is this smell? I haven't smelled it before, but I can't remember what it is, right? And I said, hey man, hey, are you good? He raised up real slow, man. His eyes were tight. He said, yeah, man, I'm good, man. Just dealing with my wife, man. It's been a long process. Had no sleepless nights and stuff like that. I'm like, this smell is like hidden, but it's like coming from him, right? I'm like, what the hell is this? I said, man, you been man, where you been hiding or something? He said, man, I've been on the floor, man, doing my thing in this spot here, this spot there. I'm like, but I ain't see. He said, hey, man, when I'm working at work, of course you ain't gonna see me. You working, right? I said, we should have bumped into each other. We always do. We shoot the breeze or whatever, talk about sports or something. He said, man, I guess been no working, man, just trying to lay low. And then as he talking to me, I look at his eyes, man. And I'm looking like, no, man. Eyes glossed over. I'm like, no, man. I'm like, man, what you taking? What you taking, man? He said, I ain't taking nothing, man. What you talking about? I said, no, dog. Now I know what that smell is. Now I know what's up with your eyes, man. Man, come on, man. Man, you smoking crack, man. You smoking crack too? No, man, why you saying stuff like that? I said, man, I done seen people, man, that smoke crack, man. I know how it smell. I was figuring out what that smell was. He said, man, I love my wife. I said, I understand you love your wife, but what you saying though? Are you smoking crack or not, man? He was like, man, I love her so much, man. I decided to try it, man, to see what she was going through. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, you dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? I went off, man. I was like, man, that was the dumbest you could have ever done. He said, man, but I love her, man, and I know, so I want to know. I'm like, you don't know now. You a certified. You finna be a crackhead. Nah, I can beat it. I ain't no crackhead. I don't have to smoke it. And I said, well, why this smell still on you? We'd have been at work about 4 or 5 hours. He said, man, I was in the man. I had snuck out to the corner, man. Got me a hit, man, before I came here. I'm like, oh, dog, you didn't messed up, man. You hit that crack, man. It's over for you. I'm like, man, I know people that been on crack. I'm tripping now. Been on crack 20 years, man. Nah, man, but me and her love together, man. We go beat. I'm like, how y'all gonna beat it? Y'all go beat each other to the crack house? y'all go beat each other to the unemployment line? Y'all go beat each other to the man, Man, this don't make no sense. I, I I'm like, everybody know what crack do to you, right? But you say you smoking crack out of love. So you Teddy Pendergrass now. You love TKO. So I'm looking like, hey man, you a dumbass. You know what I'm saying? You a dumbass. Your wife a dumbass. Don't talk about my wife. First of all, relax. You know what I'm saying? And both of y'all some dumbass crackheads, man. And so like to save my peace, man, to save my job, I just got up, man, and walked out. And as I'm walking out, don't you say nothing about my wife. I'm like, man, this dude, he done went into the light. So now I wonder if my homegirl with the 9 kids, that she know that our mutual homeboy smoking crack now. Should I even tell her? Or should I let her find out? But at the end, if I don't tell her and she find out that I know, now what? Hey man, I like hugging on her. You know what I'm saying? She's soft. Even though her stomach like some bottom. Homework. You know what I'm saying? So, and me and her got another date coming up. So, man, this dude done threw my night off, man. And I go in and I get to work in a minute, man. But dude, just do my whole situation off, man. My boy been my boy since Head Start, man. You know how long that is? You know what I'm saying? Since Head Start, man. This dude, man, he can't come to my house. Don't pull up my driveway. He might steal the grass. Don't come up to the nope. He might steal a sign out the yard. Don't even do it. Nope. 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 He might try to steal the sidewalk. Nah, don't do it. Nope. Nah, I can't even fool with him. Nah, I ain't gonna delete his number yet, man, but I'm thinking about it, man. Holla.